Using the more command and the less command, I'm in the etc directory. I have su'd to root, and I want to have a look at a file named init tab, and I want to look at the contents of the file. So I can type in more and the name of the file and press enter. Notice down at the bottom it's showing more and 35%. So I can see the file, and I press the spacebar key, and I can see some more of the file. But when I press the up arrow key, the system beeps because I can't go up. So I can't scroll upwards. And when I press the down arrow key, I can't scroll downwards, but I can press the spacebar key to go through the file. In contrast, I can use the less command to look at the file, and I can press the down arrow key to scroll gradually through the file. I can press the spacebar key to see a screen full of information at once. I can press the home key to go to the top of the file, and I can also search through the file. So if I want to find the number 5, for example, I can press the slash key and type in 5, and the system will pop me down to the first occurrence of 5 and highlight all of the number 5. And if I press the N key, it will go to the next occurrence of the number 5, and so on. So this is when less is more. And in addition to that, you can also use the more command to scroll through output. So there are a lot of files in this directory, and I can do ls-l and use the pipe symbol, which is this vertical bar, and pipe the output to the more command. And again, I can't scroll up and I can't scroll down, but I can press the space bar to go through the listing of files. Alternatively, I can pipe the output to the less command, and I can scroll through the listing of files gradually, press page down, press home to go to the top, and I can search for the name of a file by pressing slash, the name of the item that I want to search for, and press enter. If I wanted to search for cron tab, I could press slash and press enter, and the system would move down to the file or anything with the letters cron tab in it, and I can press Q to quit. When I do ls-l to get a long listing and pipe the output to the less command and press enter, at the top of the listing you don't see a single dot or a double dot. I'm going to press Q to exit out of this. However, if I run the same command again and add A, it shows all files including hidden files. And when I do this, you can see that a single dot appears, and this dot represents the current directory, and 2 dots appear, which represent the parent directory. We've used the cd command with 2 dots to move upwards, such as cd space ... enter moves up 1 directory level. And now you're going to see how to use a single dot to refer to the current directory. So rather than doing ls-l or ls-la, either one of those, and piping the output to less, or getting some kind of a directory listing and piping the output to less and a single dot to represent the current directory, and now you get a listing of the directory. And if I do the same thing and put in 2 dots, I get a listing of the parent directory of etc, which is actually the root directory. So if I were to go cd ... and press enter and do ls-l, I can see the directory names here. I was in the /etc directory path, and I ran less ... and I got a listing of the items in the parent directory.